Frankie here. Welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. Last episode, we did a lot. We were able to find the Sunstone and Moonstone, and there were some fun side things that we got to experience here, and I'm glad that I did because they were really fun. And actually, Goombell, do you have anything to say about this guy right here? This is Shiong Fortress. Suspicious statue. I'm pretty sure it's a thumb bust. I think it's just a thump in general. Hey, I just remembered something. I read a book I read about this place in a book. Whenever the villagers were confronted with a monster, they hide in this fortress. I guess there's a little bit of history everywhere you look, huh, Mario? Huh, cool. I did not know about that. It's a little bit more of a lore right there, huh? But anyways, in last episode we did a lot of stuff. But in this episode, we're going to finally go back to Professor Franklin. Oh, I was right about the name. Never mind. Oh, sounds like you got an email, Mario. And like I said, in this episode, we're going to go try to progress and hopefully get to Hooktail's castle and see where we can find the crystal star. You should check it out. Press the start button and open up your email. I didn't know we can have mail. But you can also check your email under the mailbox SP in the menu. Okay. If you want, some folks just like menus, you know? What do you mean by that? But anyways, the new mechanic, the menu, the email function. Hello, Mario. Working hard. Professor Franklin here in e-form. It's highly likely you receive emails like this one while you're on your journey. So check your email often. And actually, I have something more to say than that. So I hope it all goes well for you. And I look forward to getting more information across the star. Professor Franklin. And yep. I didn't know the professor was young enough to know what email is, honestly, but I guess we knows. The small mailbox SPE, we can just check our emails right here with our gear, honestly, but surprisingly, I thought we were going to get them in our journal, but never mind, in our gear. But anyways, like you said, over time, we'll get more people that will end up messaging us. Sadly, that won't happen in real life, but anyways, I did not mean to show off this battle, but BRB. And I'm back. I went to go clear up this area, honestly, but honestly, I might end up doing a small cut to Petalburg because there is a long way there to get there, and I don't really need to show off anything, honestly. But so, I'll meet you guys back to Petalburg, and hopefully, if there is something that happens, I'll just end up cutting it back over here. So, anyways, BRB. And I'm back. I managed to find a star piece behind this bush. Well, not really behind. I ended up hitting the bush in order for me to find it. It was like right near the entrance of Petal Meadows. I can't believe I didn't hit this bush, honestly. And I was starting to think like, where are all the star pieces, honestly? For a second, I was like starting doubting myself, like, where is it? Because I could have sworn like there was at least some around this area, but apparently it was just one. But who knows? Maybe there were more in over there, like behind the pedestals or something like that. But anyways, we managed to find it like near the area of the entrance right there, and I managed to defeat a lot of enemies on it. It's like, Jesus Christ, they all spawn back. Oh my god. That really should be an issue, but if you really needed it. And what is RDM registration? Direct email verification. Dear Mr. Mario, thanks for the registration to report direct email RDM service. Your kind friend, Mr. Franklin, referred you to us. Our direct mail service will provide you with regular timely news updates. We hope you enjoy our services. Published by the Robot Restoration Committee. Oh, cool. Because now I know why we got emails, I guess. I remember correctly, in the first game, Paper Mario, apparently there was a mail system too, but it was mostly you get mail from a delivery person, but I could have sworn I don't know, I might be wrong about that, but who knows? And hey, what are you doing here? I don't know why, but Koops has been acting odd lately. What could be bothering him? Probably nothing. He's always tweaked about something. Yep, something indeed. And let's go talk to the old man over here. Koops the turtle. And sorry about that noise if you hear that. That's someone in the freeways driving recklessly right now. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's talk to you, Koops. Well done there, Murphy. Found the sunstone and the moonstone, have you? Excellent work. Next, you'll need to find the secret pipe that leads to Hooktail Castle. Show shake a leg, Murphy. Go and show that Hooktail creature who's boss. Alright, we'll go do so, frankly. I kind of wish that we can get this fucking thing over here, but I guess not. I don't know how. per se. Maybe one day in the future, maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's like a far off in the freaking game, but who knows? Might as well save since we did end up killing a lot of enemies. That was annoying, honestly, because they were all over the place. Jesus Christ. It kind of seems I did say that in the early episodes that there was a auto save function. Apparently there isn't, honestly, which I find shocking because usually there is auto saving in Nintendo Switch games now. Oh, who knows? Excuse me. What the fuck? It's Mario, right? Look, See, the thing is, I've been waiting here in hope of getting to speak with you again. See, I was wondering, holy shit, how long were you here for? We took a long time to get here. It took us 5 days, honestly. For YouTube, for the comment section, honestly. For me, it's been 1 day. Would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please! I'm begging you! What? Why? Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is part of it, I guess, but a big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started. For his sake. For everyone's sake. Alright, okay. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby. A weakling. A virgin. But I'm not, I swear. I have sex, I have a girlfriend. I'm not a virgin. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong, like my dad. Okay, sure. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. I mean, no, you don't need to. It's cool, man. It's cool. You don't have to go with us. I already have Goombella as a partner. We don't really need another guy with us, honestly. We're good. Nope. What? But why? Is there any way I can change your mind? No means no, man. No means no. Well, if that's how you feel, I'm not giving you up. I'm giving up hope, though. I promised myself I wouldn't. So if you change your mind, Mario, let me know, okay? I'll be over there polishing my shell. Can't have an adventure with a dull shell. Alright, we're going. See ya, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. We do need him, honestly. Hey, man. Are you taking me along? Sure, come along. For real? No kidding? Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. Alright. We won't regret it, he says, but something tells me I'm gonna regret it. Koops has joined your party. Oh, yes! Finally! He subscribed to me. I'm so grateful now. Oh, Koopa confirming subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Shut up, Ricky. Koops' ability is a primer. A primer. Press X to send Koops flying toward inside his shell. His shell can bump into things, which allow him to retrieve distant items and activate switches. Really cool ability, honestly. Unlike I know it's not. I know I'm basically shit talking, but Goombella is not really good per se. It does give us provided information, but Koops here can just gives us more of a beneficial ability when he's outside of combat, honestly, because he can just straight up get stuff for us when we can't really reach, and if we're just lazy, we just press X, honestly. If you hold X, you can keep him in a place for a long time. After that, keeping him in place, press X to snap back at him and hit something behind his starting point. Yep. So we hold it like this, and then we just decide to just hold it and just let go. He can just hit things behind us. But honestly, what's the point in that? We could just turn around and hit it for us. But now we're gonna have Koops do that for us because that's what's good for him, honestly. And Mario can also move around while keeping Koops in place, so he can press the switch from a distance. Yeah, so if we could just basically hold that, and we could just move around, and we could just still hit it regardless. Not really useful unless there's like 2 switches that we need to press at the same time. Otherwise, yes, but right now it's not really useful. So remember, when you send him press flying, you can hold X. Yeah, blah blah blah. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Koops' abilities? Yes, I mastered them. Not really huge. Really huge, But also, Koops here. In battle, we can use the shell toss to attack with his body or strike all ground-bound foes with the power shell. To swap with the partner, press the D-pad to the party tab. Yep. That's how we can switch back to Goombella when we choose to. Okay, Mario, let's get going. Alright, let's get going. Koops! Oh, who's that? Who's screaming at you? Oh, golly, hi, Koopy Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. She'll eat you up. Wow, some faith you have for your boyfriend, huh? I know, Koopy Koo, but I want to be tougher for you. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, I'm the breadwinner here. I'm the tough one. If anything, I should be the one going to fight Hooktail, not you. Going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. Baka, even. Holy shit, I'm so sorry, by the way. I know people don't like it when some people say Japanese words like that, but either way, he's a baka right now. So what if you're timid? What sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I'm into those types of people. If you become brave, I won't date you ever again because, like I said, I'm into crybabies. I'm that sort of freaky type of person. So I just want you to be you, so don't go. I want my crybaby. Sorry, I made up my mind. I'll be fine. After all, I'm traveling with Mario and... Fine! Ignore me! Bitch! Stubborn Koopa. Never mind. But he said bitch. She said bitch, I said. She said it. I'm sorry, Koopy Koo. I swear to you, I'll come back to you a stronger Koopa. I don't think he wants a stronger Koopa. I think he just wants a dad bod Koopa rather than a muscular Koopa. I think you made a wrong choice, honestly, man. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. Yep, it awaits us, honestly. But before I got really interrupted, and oh great, we got another email from Professor. Still working hard, Professor. Frankly here, in e-form again. I do have some more to say. As it turns out, Goombella was eager to join your side, and she won't be the last. I'm sure you'll gain a bunch of additional partners as you explore the work and progress through your horror adventure. If you do, you can just quick swap to the helper. Partner walking alongside you with the L button to access the doodad along with the partner ring. Oh, okay. Say you want to find yourself stuck in a rut, unable to progress, aimless and panic-stricken. First calm down and switch to the partners with the partner ring. Explore a bit more and see if anything clicks into place in a noble noggin of yours. One other thing, I'm betting you usually pop into the menu by the press of that, but like minus and plus button. But did you know that you can open it with the D-pad? Yeah, I know that, and I know it's the left trigger right there. A little tutorial. You should have mentioned this earlier on, but apparently it's mentioning it now. Convenient, right? Keep that in mind. Save yourself precious time. Stay safe, and good luck at your out there. So if we press the left D-pad, it gives us our our teammates. And by the way, not only does he have the shell toss, he also has a power shell, which we'll go over once we get into battle, what these things do. But Koops also, when we do this with the shell toss, as we saw in the primer, if we do this on a regular enemy, it does the first strike for us. Just unlike Goombella, who doesn't really do, who doesn't initiate the first attack. We can have Koops do that for us instead. So kind of cool, honestly. And for Koops, as you see here, he can't really, he's mostly, Goombella can attack enemies from the ground, and on top, but can't really attack enemies with spikes on them. But Koops here, he's able to do such things because Koops is a Koopa. He can't really jump on enemies. If instead what he can do is attack them from the side, as you see here, and I timed that poorly. I'm so sorry, and I timed that. Actually, I did not time that properly. But as you saw there with Koops, he's able to just attack them from the side. So fighting against enemies with Spike who are on the ground and can't really be jumped on with Goombella, we can always switch with Koops and be able to just attack enemies like that. And whenever we want to change our, if we decide to choose to change our attack or our partner, want to change our partners, we can always go to tactics and swap partner right here. But keep in mind that does take a turn out of your, it takes a turn out of it, and you can't really attack after that. So keep in mind making sure to just be able to just decide who you want in battle. For the time being, we're gonna have Koops be our main partner for the time being. That way we can just get comfortable with his fighting style. And since I haven't really played with Koops before, and let go right there. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it. I've been timing it poorly. And Koops does more damage than... Actually, he doesn't really do that much damage. He does the exact same damage. It's just that his damage is equivalent to a hammer, basically. Since he attacks to the side, he doesn't do multiple jumps at us. And we didn't really went across with his power shell at the time being, but I'll show that off later because there isn't really a need for that. And let's see. And by the way, this is the friend ring, which is weird because before it gave us a list in the GameCube. In the GameCube version, it gave us a list of who you wanted to switch out. But now there's a ring to it, so we can just turn around and stuff like that. And it kind of seems like it freezes time too, so we can just always have Goombella with us. And by the way, now that we get, since like the game tells us we're gonna get more partners, it's sad to say that we're gonna end up not using Goombella too much. Otherwise, unless we encounter a new enemy, but otherwise we're not really gonna use her too much per se for battle purposes. And okay, we don't really. I was gonna show out what we needed to do with Koops's what's it called? Oh, his new ability, but his second ability, I mean. I won't be able to show that off since we're practically almost one-shotting all these enemies. And get out of here. And that was a fast battle. And we got a new item, the Sleepy Sheep. Temporarily puts all enemies to sleep, immobilizing them. Yep. And not only items just attack people, it can also debuff enemies and also neutralize them. As you see with that new ability right there, new item right there, which we can just practically put all enemies asleep and we can just well on them while they're sleeping. But I think, memory serves correctly, if they're sleeping, and if you attack them, they do wake up, so, kind of cool. Anyways, in the last battle, I forgot to mention this, but, if you notice that there are enemies that oftentimes are flying, Koops can't really do too much about them, so that's when you decide to switch out partners. That way you can switch to Goombella, be able to just jump on those flying enemies. So, keep that in mind, but... There are going to be points and times where we can't really use Goombella or can't really use Koops. So it's always important to decide and to determine which enemy you need to switch off to be able to, who are best capable of handling those situations. And the Sunstone is in place. Now we have that out of the way. And this stone right here, the Moonstone, is in place. And what do we get? What is this oddly strange... What is this thing right here? What is this oddly strange stone that's placed here, honestly? Oh, let's read it. What is this? Here beneath the path of dread, Hooktown Castle Weakling retreateth. Ye who seeketh to proceed, a poet of tool must have hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum. Okay, this challenge is Ethis Pisius if ye use the skill of Petersburg KOOPA. Yep, we needed him. If you said no to Koops not being part of the team, you needed him to do so for this puzzle. What you need to do, like I said earlier, since we're able to hold Koops in place and let go, and Mario can just go to this switch right here, we can just solve this puzzle real easily. And I like how once he hits something, he goes up and goes back to us. He's like Jesus Christ, like imagine he just misses and just hits us in the head with his shell. And ooh, oh man, and I thought the freaking pipe was gonna be that big, but no, it's a small ass pipe. Oh, it's not really small. I would say it's average size with a good personality. Shut up, Ricky. Anyways, since we learned from the other 2D section. I'm gonna go back over here and see if there's gonna be something interesting. No, apparently not. I kind of find it weird how whenever in the 2D background like this in the 2D, we can't really get our partners out with us. It's only Mario, huh? I guess it's just a little reference to Mario with how his original games were, I guess. And now we're in here. We infiltrated the castle. We're gonna save here. I would call it an episode, but I did do a long cut, and doesn't really too much like too much time has passed by, honestly. So we're gonna continue on. And great, they're charging us extra now. Look at that. Actually, wait, am I supposed to be up here? No, I'm supposed to go over here, but I'm gonna go up here, honestly. The intended way was going over there, but we're gonna go here. I imagine there was a star piece behind those windows, or just jumping over the window. But no, there isn't. And ooh! Hooktail's castle! Good thing we came here! Oh man, Hooktail's castle! The stories were all true! This place is terrifying! Yeah, I wonder what Goombella had to say. Would she had said the same thing? Who knows? And I jumped down here because I wanted to see it, but apparently I made the right call and just jump over there. We could have just used the flying thing, but we could just do it here. And because good thing I did, because there was a badge here that we could have that I didn't know was here, honestly. Well, this is all new to me, so everything's gonna be blind. So I'm so excited for that. You got an HP plus badge. Increases Mario's maximum HP by 5. Like I mentioned before when I was talking about the badges, not all badges are going to be based on attacks or stat. It can also be stats wise too. As you saw, that badge can give us bonus HP, but I'm pretty certain we can't really equip it. Yep, we can't, because that badge itself requires 3 BP, and we don't have enough BP. I mean, what we could do is switch it around. This is when we decide to This is where we actually do decide which is important to have. The Pretty Lucky badge, during battle, enemies sometimes miss while trying to attack Mario. Meanwhile, also the Close Call badge also does the same, but only when we're low on health. What we could do is get rid of these two and get the HP plus, or actually we can't really do that much. These are the only things that we need to switch, but I have a feeling we're gonna need these more than the HP plus. And if worst comes to worst, we can always upgrade the BP instead of HP and just be able to equip that regardless. Honestly, that itself is that itself. If we do decide to upgrade the BP, this badge alone is already an upgrade, a level up by itself, so kind of cool. And can I jump here? No, I can't. Okay, I could just need to go in through the door instead. We need to go through the door. Oh no! The guy's dead! Goombella, you have anything to say about this guy, honestly? What do you have to say about this guy? This is a decorated Hooktail Castle. Can't say I'm a fan of the bone pile decor. I don't really want to have my bones end up here, Mario. How about we move on? Okay, fine, and we move on. And we're gonna have Koops experience all his dead brethren here. And look at that. Look at him dead. And oh, a flying Koopa! Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be, I don't know, like, afraid of this guy? But anyways, Koops! What I like about Koops is that he's able to just do a lot of damage with the Koopa Troopa, honestly, because with this power shell ability, which costs us 3, holy shit, that costs us a lot. We're able to attack all of them and hold left and then release it when the star lights up, kind of like with the hammer. If we hold it here and let go, oh, I didn't do it perfectly. Never mind. Oh well, and I can't really. We're gonna do the multi-jump on all of them. That way we could just have Koops be able to do more damage. I can't believe I did it wrongly. I guess I'll show it off later once I have more FP. Oh well. Anyways, Koops, just do your regular attack. And good go! There you go. And stylish, as you saw. Press A when you hit once Koops lands that final attack on the enemy. And with Mario, just jump. And I didn't really do it perfectly with Mario. Oh my god. And dude, the music in this game, holy shit. I don't remember the music being this good. And I can't really... Oh, and by the way, I learned something new over time when playing this game. When doing the jump ability, you're able to jump whoever you choose to... Whoever you want to jump. Whoever you choose to jump to. But with the hammer, you can't decide who you want to attack. You can always decide... You only attack people... The only enemies you can attack are the enemies in front. Which I did not know that. And remember correctly, earlier in the series, I did say that depending on your lineup, it will determine who gets attacked first, or who gets to take the damage. And I thought it was completely wrong because there was an enemy that ended up jumping on Mario instead. But no, I am completely right. Same goes for the enemies. Since the enemies can only attack, these enemies can only attack with their shell, they can only attack the enemy. They can only attack us. They can't attack Mario. They can only attack Koops, whoever's in front. And if I switch it, it can only attack Mario instead. So kind of cool. Same with the enemies. But if the enemies are able to have if the enemies have a jump ability, they can attack whoever they choose to want to attack. So the order wouldn't really matter. Only it matters whenever the enemy is attacking like a base hammer ability, or just straight up a shell ability like this. So with these Koopa Troopas. But anyways, that's what I learned so far, and I should have just known that from the start, honestly. But I did not really pay attention too much apparently with this game. But yeah, I thought for a second the game was glitched or something like that, or just found it weird how I couldn't really attack enemies with my hammer, any enemy with my hammer, because I wanted to attack the Spike Goomba before, back in the previous fight, but I couldn't really do anything about it because the enemy in front was just practically taking the blunt of the attack rather than me choosing. And cool, we got a level up. About time, honestly. Jesus Christ. And since I did say I kind of wanted to do BP so I can equip that badge, because the badge itself because the HP, since we already have a badge that can increase our HP, we might as well do that instead. And great, we have our FP up, and I'm probably going to focus on FP again, to be honest, because we don't really need to focus on HP too much, since we are practically doing good with not getting too much hits in, honestly. Let me see if the badge is right here. Finally equipped that. And now we have, in total we have 15. And sad to say, whenever we do that, equip a badge for that, we can't really increase. It doesn't. We still need to heal up apparently, so kind of sad. And get out of here. Actually, now that I'm here. Oh, never mind. They have a fucking flying Koopa instead. And by the way, I forgot to tattle on it. Never mind. Let me just do that while we're at it. Once we tattle, I can just skip it. What the hell, skip? I mean, yeah, I could just cut it real quick. Let me see. Nope, wrong. Oh, that's right. Can't really do anything about that. Might as well get out of here. And I'll try to do my best to perfectly block this one, obviously. Do it. Do it. Oh, never mind. Lucky, I guess. I might have actually missed that, honestly. But anyways, tell this paratrooper, if you'd be so kindly, Goombella. That's a Koopa paratrooper. Well, it's basically a Koopa trooper with wings. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and the defense is 1. I kind of hate that this guy gets to fly. Of course, if you can stop on him, but he'll plunge back down and be a plain Koopa trooper. Yeah, do that and he's ours. And he's ours. Stop again and flip him. And his arms and legs are useless. Oops, sorry, that's not true. It looks like he can still wiggle them around a bit. It's so funny. And also, I forgot to mention, since Koops is also a Koopa Troopa, if an enemy were to attack him, or were to jump on him, he would also suffer the same fate as these Koopa Troopas. Because Koops will end up falling in the back, and he can't really get up until after one turn. So keep that in mind. Actually, 2 turns, honestly. Keep that in mind, and gonna press A right here. And oh, we did it! We got the bingo! About time! Tried to explain this in the last episode too. But once we get a bingo, depending on what you get from those, from the slot machines right there, will determine what you get, what status element you get. Whether it be, well, not status element, but whether it be, HP as you saw right there, which we got full HP again now. Kind of cool. But sometimes, well, with the sun sprites right there, you get something else too. But I hope, hopefully throughout this whole series, we're able to explore all of that. And until the time being, because we can't really, it's a luck of the draw, so we can't really get all of that. And ooh, what's this new badge, right? We got the power bounds. Jump on one foot multiple times with properly executed action commands. That's right. If we were able to perfectly, this badge right here is overpowered, but I don't know if there's a limit to that. I know there might be a limit. Nah, think about it. But honestly, I prefer this over the melting belts, but since we can't really afford it at the time being, we can't really focus on it. And maybe I could just replace the HP bonus once I end up upgrading my HP, honestly. But anyways, but since, actually no, we're gonna continue on in the game. I don't know what I'm saying. And of course you're gonna attack me. Huh. That was rude, but that's what you get when being rude to me. Anyways, it kind of seems like there wasn't really a reason to get Koops, honestly, because most of the enemies we're fighting, he can't really do too much since there is always a flying paratrooper. So realistically, we really needed to focus on having Goombella on our party. Oh no! What happened? These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Oh shit, it's gotten sad now. What? Oh, wait, what's this? My father's clutching some kind of letter, or at least his, bones are. I think he's mostly saying that's his father because of its yellow. So, what should I do? Should I read it? Yeah. Well, if it's your father, might as well. Maybe it might be enough for you. Okay, I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter, I shall note Hooktail's weakness for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate croaking creatures that begin with F and end with a rock. I heard that something related to Hooktail's weakness is hidden somewhere in this castle. If one of to have any hope to defeating Hooktail, one must first find whatever that thing is. One last thing. If faced with the ultimate doom, the fiend will surely use any trick to save himself. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already misavails my eyes. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I become proud of you. Colorado? Isn't that the guy from the first game? Huh? My son, Colorado? No, Koops! Oops! Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all, and here I'm thinking it was your dad. But if it isn't my father, I wonder what the pile of bones over there is. Over there is my dad. Yeah, I guess not. Anyways, since this isn't your father, we're not gonna read it, but it does give us a bit of interesting a bit of interest, because now we know what Hooktail's weakness is, so we gotta go find it. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. Sorry about it's a long episode because we practically didn't really do that much. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully in the next episode, we'll be able to explore more and hopefully get to Hooktail and fight the boss, honestly, or maybe find his weakness. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. What does this button do?